Yo, what's up guys, it's Suraj from Tech Devoted, and recently I had the privilege of attending an event by Axis Bank called Startup Social. Now if you watched my last video about Axis Bank, which was about Axis Bank Thought Factory, this one was kind of similar to that event in terms of the whole concept, because this one was also about learning and startups and networking and stuff like that. So this time around the event took place at WeWork Galaxy, which is a co-working place on steroids, and when I say on steroids I mean it. It's so amazing. They have literally everything: good Wi-Fi, good food, good amenities, good interiors, and most importantly good people. So they have the 5 essentials. So the place was amazing. I could literally live there. I mean, it's that good. So the event was a 3-ish hour long show, and it started off with Siddharth Rath, corporate and transaction banking at Axis Bank, introducing the whole idea of Startup Social, which is to provide a platform through which they can give the startup community the much required extra edge by sharing knowledge and providing the necessary financial solutions. Following that, we had Vivek Gupta come on stage, who is the founder of Licious, which is a meat brand in India. Didn't know that was a thing. Yes, I am a vegetarian. He came on stage and talked about the do's and don'ts a startup should follow. He has been in the biz for a long time, and he previously worked at Helion Ventures, which is a VC fund. He worked there for 10 years, so to be able to hear his perspective was really insightful. Post that, Amit Rotagi, who is the CEO of Divert, which is a patent solution, came up on stage and spoke of the importance of teamwork and execution, and he actually delivered a very interesting speech on why one should always go the extra mile to make a teammate or a colleague happy, because if you think about it, they are the people that you spend the most amount of time with, and if you can make them happy, you have cracked it. So this I could relate to the 51-49 Gary Vee rule. Yes, I'm a huge fan of Gary Vee. He talks about how you should always give 51% and take 49. So always give more than you take, always go that extra mile. So it was really interesting that Amit brought that up. Now to top it all off, after the startup gyan that we got from Siddharth, Amit and Vivek, there was actually startup comedy. See what I did there? By Vikram Podar, who is an investment banker turned into a corporate comedian, and I must admit his show was something else. I've been to a couple of stand-up comedies and watched a few more, and while they were all good, nothing about them was too unique or out of the box. But with this one that Siddharth did, I must admit was really good. He combined two very different verticals, startup and comedy, so it was really interesting and hilarious. Watch a snippet from that here right now.
Now the show is called GMV Comedy Nights version 1.0. Because see, if this was an investor pitch, by now it would have become version 6.7.7 underscore final version, underscore final version, underscore no more changes now, underscore we are pivoting our business model. .pptx. यार अच्छे लगे तो तालियां बजा सकते हो guys. I'm just saying we're going to get some entertainment. In 2015, I was here to host the first edition of the ET Startup Awards. And I think it's been pretty interesting what's happened to the startup ecosystem. Because back then, I think the startup ecosystem was something like the dialogue from the movie Diwar, where one entrepreneur would say something like, मेरे पास business model है, investor है, valuation है, तुम्हारे पास क्या है? The other guy would go, मेरे नाम में Bansal है.
If you'd like to watch more of that, I actually did a Facebook Live on my Facebook page. I'll leave that link below. So overall, it was a very interesting event, and according to some stats they pulled up, this year alone, 1,000 startups were born, making India one of the leading startup ecosystems across the world. So that's really amazing. I definitely learned a thing or two by going to this event, and it was really insightful, especially for a high school student like me. So yeah, huge shout out to Axis Bank for inviting me out, as well as for sponsoring this video. So you guys let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see more videos like this about startups and all that jazz. I think it's very interesting. But it's been Suraj. Thanks so much for watching. Take it easy and stay devoted.